Okay, three skills you need to have a better year, to have the best year you need to have. The best year. If you dominate these three skills, you will have a better year. My English is good, and I will be telling me that in every video. I'm going to tell you about that because I am in a challenge learning English. Okay, I'm not that is doesn't that interest you, but I don't care. I want to tell you. Okay, so the first skill you need to have for this year is this. Yeah, I'm going to tell you a story first. Imagine you have a goal. Well, I have a goal. And when I had a goal, the problem with that goal is I don't know I'm going to achieve that goal. So, fuck, I don't know how to achieve that goal. Because the problem was is I didn't learn. And that is the first skill you need to understand. Learn. And I think it's the most important skill for everything. How to be social, how to be, I don't know, whatever you want, but this skill, a specific skill, because learn is a specific learn is a specific skill you need to dominate, because I have a lot of things, because bro, you need to have that skill, and it's very important, because if you want a goal, how you will get there, how you will achieve that goal, and that is the big question. How? Learning. If you want be more social, a social person, you need to learn how to be a social person. For example, you need to learn how to communicate, how articulate yourself. For example, my goal is learn English. I need to learn English. It's simple. I think the skill learn the word needed, but really, a skill learn is very important to achieve anything you want in your life. The second skill, but I want to give you a spoiler. The third skill is the more important, the most important. These three, really. Watch the entire video. So the second, very easy. This is let me a to recall. What is that? Maybe you know, maybe you're not. But a to recall is like when you learn something, you have to remember. A to recall. Remember that thing. How we can remember that thing, and why we need to remember the thing. Well, the first thing why we need to doing a to recall is because time is the enemy of memory. Memory is enemy of time, because the more long time, for example, you spend 1 year and you learn this stuff, these things in this video, you will not remember, because you forget it for completely. And for that, if you doing a to recall for this video, okay, this video show me, teach me, like I need to learn for achieve my goals. I need to do a to recall to achieve my goals, because if you achieve a goal, if you don't remember why you achieved the goal, you will back to the situation. For example, if you don't know why your year was that year, I mean, why you have the year, why you 2025 was that, I mean, I don't know how to express that myself, but if you don't know, if you forget why you had that year, you 2025, you will repeat that year, like again, back to the year. For example, if you procrastinate, you will procrastinate this year, and you need to change that. I hope you understand this, okay? I mean, when you change that, okay, I'm gonna do a recall. I remember, okay, I stopped procrastinate. for this, why how I stop procrastinating, and for that you need to learn how I stop procrastinating. Like, you watch a YouTube video and you learn how I can stop procrastinating, and you need to remember. When you remember the thing, everything changes, bro. I promise, if you do that at least a specific day, you will have a better life. I promise. Because everything you learn is creating a new reality. And when you remember that reality in your life, your reality, bro, will change. Will change. You will change your life. Definitely. Because everything you learn is for a transformation. When you are learning something, it's because you have a problem in your life and you want to resolve that problem. Is that right? You are watching this video. Why you enter this video? Because you want a better year with these three skills. And you need to remember until recall the information you learn. And with that you create a new reality. And that reality, this video can change your reality. Okay? So the term skill is the most important, is apply. Everything you learn, you need to apply. Of course, if you want a transformation in your life, you need to change. Yeah, you need to apply the information. Is that right? Because if you don't apply, what are you learning? Learning become a procrastination too. Like, when you are learning but you don't apply, what is the sense of learning? I mean, if you don't apply. If you don't apply this video, why you enter this video? Definitely, you will have a better year if you only apply these three things. Of course, it's gonna be difficult. Okay, you have a lot of problems, but you have to learn how to resolve it. You have to doing a theory called how you resolve that problems and create a stick with that reality and change completely your life and change the other life, because you can change other life. Because I share you this information I learned in the past. I don't know when I learned this, but yeah, it's a long time I learned this, and I remember this. I remember this. I'm doing a theory record right now. So, and apply. When you apply, bro, the theory skill is gonna improve, because when you apply, you learn. You learn new thing. Okay, apply this, but I have to do this, and instead I have improved this too. I have to learn doing this. Oh shit, I have to learn about the other thing. Okay, you understand me. I know my English is very complicated to understand, but you get the point. Okay, you get the point. And the security, and when you're applying, you're doing to recall too, because when you're applying, okay, and applying this and to a recall. Well, okay, because applying, when you're applying, that stick more in your mind, but it's more important to do it for yourself. Like, when you're applying, I recommend you to doing a theory recap, because it's going to forget you. I promise. It happened to me, and I will do it. I'm going to do. Maybe I'll put in my calendar right now. I will do it right now, because I forget it for completely. A specific day, I will do an Altiver recall. When I do that, everything changes. Like, I'm never going to forget anything. And it's simple. Take at least 15 minutes with your note is enough. Yeah, it's enough. So thanks for watching the entire video. Maybe the next video will be very different, because I want to the next video is gonna be with a computer. I am reading, because yeah, it's very complicated. It's very hard to me talking to the camera like this, because I don't know, maybe sometimes I take mistake, but I don't know, really. I need to taste. And life always, I need to learn to taste. I don't know. Oh shit! I don't know. I telling you right now. I don't know what I telling you right now. Yeah, I going to taste. I don't know how gonna happen, but I going to taste. Okay. So thanks for watching the entire video, bro. I see you in the next video. Bye bye. Yeah.